Have you ever noticed how some women never reveal attraction in an obvious way, especially around a strong, mature man? Instead of flirting openly, they study your energy quietly. They observe your calmness, your confidence, and the way you carry yourself. And most men completely miss what is happening. Women, especially after a certain age, rarely want to appear desperate or emotionally exposed. So instead of directly saying they are interested, they hide their curiosity inside simple questions. And here is what most men never realize. When a woman feels emotionally drawn toward a masculine man over 50, she almost always asks two specific questions. They sound harmless on the surface, but underneath them is something much deeper. Before we reveal those questions, understand this first. Mature masculinity has a different kind of attraction. Younger men often try to impress women with noise, attention, status, or constant chasing. But older masculine men attract through presence, through steadiness, through emotional control. A calm man who knows himself creates a feeling women naturally move toward. The problem is not that women are confusing. The problem is that most men never learned how feminine communication truly works. Many men think attraction must be obvious. They expect direct signals. But feminine energy moves differently. Women often communicate interest through emotion, curiosity, and subtle emotional testing. A woman who feels safe around you emotionally begins asking questions that are not really about information. They are about connection. She wants to feel your emotional strength, your openness, your direction in life. She wants to know whether you are grounded or emotionally unavailable. This is why women test through conversation instead of confession. Most mature women already understand something about life. They know rejection hurts. They know emotional exposure can feel dangerous. So rather than openly declaring attraction, they quietly test whether a man is emotionally safe enough to move closer to. And masculine men who understand this never panic, overreact, or become needy. They stay calm, present, aware. Women notice this immediately. When a woman begins seeing you as more than just another man, her energy changes. Her questions become more intentional. Her curiosity becomes warmer. She starts looking for signs that your life has space for her presence. And that is where the first question appears. The first question a woman often asks when she feels drawn to a mature man is this: do you spend a lot of time alone? On the surface, it sounds casual, but psychologically it is powerful. She is not really asking about your schedule. She is asking whether your world has room for emotional closeness. Women naturally test emotional openness before revealing deeper attraction. She wants to know whether you are emotionally available or completely closed off inside routines, isolation, or old emotional wounds. She may ask it in different ways. Do you usually keep to yourself? Are you seeing anyone these days? Do you enjoy being alone most of the time? Do you go out much? Different wording, same emotional meaning. What she truly wants to know is this: could I enter your world? If she felt no attraction toward you, she would not care how you spend your evenings or who you share your life with. But when a woman feels the calm masculine energy many older men naturally carry, she becomes curious about whether there is space for intimacy in your life. And this is where most men fail. They answer too literally. Yeah, I'm alone most of the time. Not really. I just stay busy. But a grounded masculine man hears the emotion beneath the words. He understands she is testing emotional access. So instead of sounding cold or emotionally shut down, he responds with calm openness. Something like, I value my peace, but I always make room for meaningful people. Or, I enjoy my independence, but good company always matters. Notice the difference. There is no desperation, no chasing, no emotional emptiness, just calm masculine openness. And women deeply respond to that energy. Because women do not want a man who feels lonely and needy. They want a man who feels complete on his own, but still emotionally capable of connection. That combination creates emotional safety. And emotional safety creates attraction. Then comes the second question. The question that reveals even deeper interest. What are you looking for these days? Again, most men misunderstand this completely. This is not casual conversation. This is not random curiosity. This is a woman exploring your direction as a man. Women are naturally drawn toward masculine purpose. Not perfection. Not wealth alone. Purpose. Direction. Stability. She wants to know whether your life is moving somewhere meaningful. She may phrase it differently. What are you focused on lately? What do you want out of this stage of life? What matters to you most now? What kind of life are you building? Underneath all of these questions is one thing. She is trying to feel whether you are emotionally alive. Women do not deeply connect with men who drift through life without purpose. They connect with men who feel grounded, intentional, and emotionally awake. Especially after 50. At that age, women expect maturity, emotional clarity, inner stability. A mature masculine man who knows who he is becomes incredibly attractive because so many people today feel emotionally lost. And again, many men ruin the moment by responding with uncertainty. I don't know. I'm just taking life day by day. Nothing really. To a woman, that sounds emotionally directionless. But masculine energy is calm direction. You do not need to give a perfect answer. You simply need clarity. You can say, I'm building a peaceful life with the right people around me. Or, I'm focused on meaningful experiences and genuine connection. Or, I want a life that feels strong, calm, and real. These answers communicate emotional steadiness. They tell her you are not emotionally asleep. They show leadership without arrogance. And most importantly, they create a future she can emotionally imagine herself being part of. That is what feminine attraction often responds to. Not just appearance, not just words, but emotional direction. Women want to feel that a man's presence brings calmness, certainty, and emotional grounding into their lives. And these two questions quietly reveal whether she is considering you as more than casual conversation. Think about it. A woman laughs a little longer around you. Her eyes stay on you. Her energy softens. Then suddenly she asks, "So, do you spend much time alone?" That is not random. It is her testing emotional openness. Later she asks, "What are you looking for these days?" That is her testing your direction. These are emotional checkpoints. And women rarely ask them when they feel absolutely nothing. This is why awareness matters so much in masculine psychology. A strong man notices energy beneath words. He understands that feminine attraction is often subtle, emotional, and layered. Women rarely throw themselves at men directly, especially mature women. They reveal interest through emotional invitations. And those invitations are often small, quiet, easy to miss. But once missed, they are rarely repeated. Women usually do not keep reopening the same emotional door over and over. That is why presence matters. A masculine man does not only hear words. He senses emotional meaning. He notices tone, curiosity, energy, emotional warmth. And when he responds with grounded calmness instead of confusion, attraction naturally deepens. Because at the core of feminine psychology is this truth. Women are not searching for perfection. They are searching for emotional clarity. A man who is emotionally open without being needy. A man who has direction without becoming controlling. A man who feels calm, stable, and alive inside. That is the energy women trust. And trust is what allows attraction to grow into emotional intimacy. Most men spend years wondering whether women are interested in them, while ignoring the exact signals standing right in front of them. But once you understand these two questions, everything changes. You stop looking only for obvious flirting. You start understanding feminine communication on a deeper level. And suddenly, moments that once felt confusing become clear. Because attraction is often hidden inside ordinary conversation. The woman is not always testing your words. She is testing your awareness. She is asking herself, can this man understand emotional signals? Can he stay calm under intimacy? Can he lead emotionally without forcing anything? And when your presence answers those questions naturally, women feel it immediately. That is the power of mature masculinity. Not loudness, not performance, not chasing. Presence, direction, awareness, and emotional steadiness.